Hello, Crow Creators. This is day 21 for me, and I have lots to say. I hope I don't beat my 10-minute mark, so this is my third attempt at this. Um, in the beginning, I made my two videos, and I promised there would be more. I was going to start at least making a video every couple of days, and I have had a good bit of illness, and and so I didn't feel like getting up and putting my makeup on, and so I wasn't gonna dare get on here without makeup on. But I've been reading several things that that was such vanity. If I had something to say and one person needed to hear it that day, and I chose not to come on here and make my video because I was so vain because I didn't have a little mascara on, then shame on me. First, I'd like to start out by saying to Cherie, what you're doing with the girls and the self-esteem, uh, the little party and everything, I think is absolutely wonderful because our children mirror us, and when we look at the cover of Cosmo and we start striving for that, and we might whine and mope about how we don't have that nose, and our hair's too curly, or our hair's too straight, or it's not this, it's not that, and get so caught up in the physical that we lose sight of all of the wonderful things out there waiting for us to do. And you hit the nail on the head. I mean, you are absolutely getting them when they're young. This is where it all begins. I mean, I already have a 13-year-old that looks at the cover of magazines and starts looking at her stomach. I mean, I sent pictures off to a gazillion companies, I think, in a way trying to relive my life in her, and got so much response back about various things. I've already got her in the Miss Mississippi pageant that will, in turn, the winner will go on to compete in the Miss Teen USA pageant. Am I doing this about beauty? No. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. My daughter needs to learn self worth. She has none, and it's because she's watched me. Um, I'm going to do this with a lot of soul searching. I made a decision to do this because I want her to get out of this sick town that we live in and see how other people live. First of all. Secondly, um, I'm going to set her up to lose. I'm going to say, baby, this is not about beauty. This is not about winning. If you win, that's awesome. If you don't, I want you doing this because of the experience. I want you to learn to speak eloquently in in front of a group of people. I want you to have experiences. I want you to look back on all the things that you did in your life, and not have regrets about the things that you didn't get to do. Um, but back to my subject. I have 15 or 16 letters interested in modeling because my 13-year-old looks a little closer to 23 years old. Um, and I don't know what route I want to take on that. Um, First of all, I have to fix the inside of her heart. I have to make her believe in who she is. And I have to make her I've tried to in small doses. I've tried to bring her into my challenge and get her interested in joining one of the, getting in one of the children's groups because I see such a beautiful, amazing person there that just kind of lost her direction for a little while. And that's, that's sad for a parent because, of course, when our children don't do right, we fail. That's all we see is that we failed. Um, okay, so enough about that. Again, Sheree, you're an amazing person, and you have the patience of Job. Because I absolutely that's not my cup of tea. But you had that's such a wonderful idea that you've done. Also, I have a comment about the pay it forward. I think that is such a wonderful idea. Ever since I saw the movie, the whole concept of passing on all of the good things and keeping it going, and I I just I think that's such a great thing. Um, I entered a blog the other day about book swapping, and I got a lot of response about that through, blog responses and private messages. Um, books are really expensive, and my bookshelves are cram packed full, as well as my shed. So I really don't have any sentimental value attached to these books that I'm reading. So I would, and media mail through the U.S. Postal Service is very inexpensive. So if any of you are interested in book swapping, I think it's an amazing idea. Um, Let me know. Show me some interest, and hey, if it's just two or three of us, you know, we can get that going like that. Um, Other than that, it's hard for me to show you back there, but my once I get my new webcam, I had to kind of buy a webcam, the only one that Walmart had at the time. I'm not really impressed with it, but when I get my new webcam, when I go to Jackson, I get a better one. Um, I'll be able to show you how my vision board is coming along, and I want to send some thank yous out to several people. You know who you are. Um, about We got on a little bit more personal note and found out we had so many things in common, and I just want to know I appreciate you. I wish a lot of luck to all the challengers. I see that it has just more than doubled since I joined 3 weeks ago, and that's amazing. I hope 3 weeks from now it's up to over 600, etc. So until tomorrow, good night.